Hi guys, Zid here. Did you know God of War? The first release of this game is way back in 2005 for the PlayStation 2. This action-adventure game features Greek and Norse mythology. The story with the gods of Olympus or Greek mythology ended with God of War 3, released in 2010. The story with the Norse gods started with the release of God of War in 2018. And by 2022, we could see Kratos and his boy Atreus in action again, with the sequel named God of War Ragnarok. And after playing it for 2 hours, I'll give you my first impression of the game, God of War Ragnarok.
About time.
The game started with Kratos and Atreus heading home after their hunt. But suddenly, Freya is trying to kill Kratos because of what he did to his son Baldur. Kratos doesn't want to fight Freya, but Freya is still trying to kill Kratos. They speed up until they reach the stage. Kratos! Atreus finds his wolf Fenrir looking weak and decided to end his suffering by casting a spell. Atreus asked Kratos to let him bury his wolf. Kratos dreamed about his wife Faye, and Faye said the time is running out.
Time is running out, my love, and there is much to do.
Then, Kratos realized that Atreus is not yet home. Then he started looking for him.
He cannot be far.
The game still retains its awesome combat system, and defeat lots of enemies using his trusted Leviathan Axe and Blades of Chaos. And the game still retains its beautiful graphics. Every small details in this game, from the snow, trees, rocks, and many more, is mind-blowing. You cannot be bored traveling to places because of the conversation of Kratos, Mimir, and Atreus.
Besides your gift of language and hearing creatures' thoughts, are there any other new magical abilities to report?
Not really.
What of Fenrir?
What about him?
Kratos now asks Mimir for advice, and from the looks of it, they have some small talks in the past. Like when Mimir asks Kratos if he still gets nightmares of his past in Greece.
Seem troubled in your sleep, even for you. Nightmares?
I dream of the past. Almost every night.
Ah, the bad old days in Greece?
No. It feels like phase.
Mini-bosses or even bosses are very enjoyable, and Mimir helps during the fight. And the cutscenes as you damage the enemy is just wow. The boss fight with Thor? Watch the clash of the Leviathan Axe and Mjolnir. And there's even a scene where Thor breaks the fourth wall. Battling the gods is one of the best features of this game. Every god has different abilities, and during this boss fight, Thor never failed to show his skills. Back to the story. After Kratos defeated the bear, he transformed back to his son. He thinks that because of Atreus buried his wolf, the emotion activated his powers. That's why he transformed into a bear. After they went home, Thor and Odin visited him.
Nice place.
They tried to make peace with Kratos and asked to stop Atreus from finding Tyr, the Norse god of war.
That one has to stop his search for Tyr. What do you say?
But Kratos answered.
No.
And then Kratos and Thor began to fight.
I've been waiting for this. You're not from here. We got a tradition called blood payments.
Atreus shows that they need to find Tyr after discovering the prophecy of Ragnarok, and maybe he can answer his identity as Loki. After that, they realized that they needed to look for another hideout, and the dwarf showed Sindri's house, a place between realms.
You're not gonna wipe your feet, are you?
God of War Ragnarok is one of the best games released this year. Defeat lots of enemies, even gods along the way. The journey on finding Tyr, and look for answers about Ragnarok.
Look, here's Ragnarok. Do you see who's leading the armies against Odin? That's Tyr.
That's about it. Are you playing God of War Ragnarok? Tell us in the comment section. If you like this type of content, please leave a like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Zid out.
Ah!